Did you hear? Milo is ex-gay now. I hate the cattiness. Woo! That's one thing I will never, ever connect to in the gay culture. Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday, I received a few messages concerning a public figure who's very controversial, gay, conservative, Trump lover, very dynamic person. Milo Yiannopoulos, who is now saying that he is ex-gay and sodomite free. Usually people send me articles about gay men who then converted to Catholicism and are now living a great life, because the article only just says how great and loving and oh, they're just so great now that they don't have sex. The people send this to me hoping that it'll spark some sort of, I don't know, inspiration or maybe guilt, and then I'll run back to Catholicism and then everything will be peachy keen. It definitely caught my attention when I saw the name Milo, because this particular person is someone that I have watched some of his videos. I know that he can be a polemic figure. I can relate. But he does say some things that make you think. So what happened? Milo converted to Catholicism and is now ex-gay or Sodom-free, as he says it. In the article, he just gives a very brief overview. But for now, it's just he's married to a man, but now they're just like live-in roommates, which means they don't have sex. Because in Catholicism, you can be gay, but you cannot act upon it. And they make the connection with alcoholism and other addictions. And Milo actually, in his article, talks about it like an addiction. I'm not going to talk like I'm a Milo Yiannopoulos expert, but I do know that he had trauma in his past with SA, if you know what that is. Actions with older men when you're underage. He also talks about throwing himself enthusiastically into a degenerate type of lifestyle, the gay lifestyle, the stereotypical gay lifestyle, the connection of the trauma to being gay and just going out of control. I imagine, because I was Catholic, I understand that going into Catholicism from a life of degeneracy is like going into like AA, where you go through like a 12-step program and they give you a structure. You have a structure, you have a purpose, you have a plan, you have a direction, you have a goal every day. He even mentions how many days he went without falling into sins of sodomy. So that type of structure is helpful when you're not structured, when your life is out of control. You're just putting a standard on your life that you didn't have before. Anything that I have now of a structure has come to me from my past, from Catholicism, from my family, and I appreciate that so much. But there's so much other baggage that comes along with it, and that's what I couldn't deal with. There's a lie that we are told as gay men and women, that we have to act in all of these ways that are almost the 180-degree opposite of our conservative traditional background. And that means that we've truly overcome our past. That if before you were suppressed sexually, that means now that you're out of the bonds, you can just have sex with everyone and do whatever you want because you're free and it's not holding you down. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm not here to tell you what your limits are. If you came from a traditional background, a more conservative background, maybe before you throw out the baby with the bathwater, you really take a look at what you're saying no to and what you're saying yes to, and the real consequences of those things in your life. And after you live a life where you just do whatever the heck you want, you meet 50 guys in a bathroom of a nightclub and whatever you can imagine, you realize, that's not making me happy. And then you want some sort of structure. So you look and you look, where is that structure? And a lot of people turn to religion because inside of themselves, they can't find that structure. Just because I left Catholicism and my priesthood does not mean that now I say, well, let's do everything. There are things that are good, whether you're Christian or not. And there are things that are better or worse, whether you're Christian or not. And I want to search for the good things. I want to search for the things that will really fulfill me, that will really make me happy. And believe me, I'm not going to find that in the bathroom of the gay club. So I will be looking out for further developments in the journey of Milo. He does mention things about wanting to revamp conversion therapy, and I know that he has a tendency of saying things in order to cause a reaction, and everybody's talking about that right now on Twitter, and I know that he likes that type of attention, so I'm gonna wait to see exactly what he means when he says that. So I'd like to know what you think. I'm always open to clarify things or to change my opinion. I'm on my journey too. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, Milo. You are no longer one of us. I don't feel like one of you either.